Okay, this video is gonna have a lot of random shit in it, and as you can see, my room. But anyway, so first thing I want to talk about is YouTube comments and videos about them. I don't like it when people make videos about the comments that people make on their YouTube site. Most of the comments that people make on YouTube are, "You're such a faggot," "You're a homo," "Get off the website," "You're a disgrace," all these bad, hurtful things. And this is just bringing people down. But anyway, because there's a lot of mean people. But it's always something about homosexual people, because that seems to be the main discriminatory thing of this age. It used to be women and black people and all this other stuff, but now it's homosexual people. Anyway, so they make these videos, and it's like, oh, these people made these comments on my YouTube site. And it's like they're trying to talk to these people that made the comments, but the people that made the comments aren't going to come back to their YouTube site because they obviously think they're retarded and a faggot and whatever else. And so it's like ridiculous that they're making these videos. And another thing I want to talk about is my world studies teacher. He's pretty much an idiot. He goes off on random tangents about nothing. Like, I don't care about the Ukrainian flag in Russia. And, what else did he talk about? His saws. He makes saw noises before tests. Like, what the fuck? And then, another thing, he lost my notes. They're Unit 1 notes. That means they're from mid-quarter. That was like 5 weeks ago. And he lost them. And then I was like, oh shit, he lost my notes. I have 0 out of 42. And he's like, oh, let's look through the no-name pile. First of all, if you don't put your name on your fucking piece of paper, you're an idiot. And I always put my name on stuff because I have a pretty cool signature and I like writing it. But anyway, so he's like, oh, look through these. And I look through them and they're like, no, they're all from the other class. So then he's like, oh, let's look through your folder tomorrow. And then I was like, okay. And then I asked him if he looked through my folder, and he was like, oh no, come to me at the end of class and we'll look through your folder. And then so he gives me my grade printout, and it's like, oh, 33 out of 42. So he found them, but he forgot that he found them, so it's like, what the hell? And he's like the worst teacher out of all my world studies, like, semester-long class. We had 3 student teachers. 3. Count them. 3. That's so strange. The first one was Mr. Keene. He was pretty tight. He actually taught us stuff. Even though I didn't do well on the test, he taught us things. He had PowerPoints. He had movies. Second dude, he was only there for a week. He had a big nose. I didn't like him very much. He was talking about absolute monarchy and everything. And that was boring. And then the third dude, he looked like he was going to shoot up the school. And me and Kamara, we were talking about this, and he looked crazy. He was like twitching and tweaking and everything. It was pretty crazy. And anyway, sorry for like the vibration, but I'm on my bed. Anyway, if this keeps going blurry, I'm sorry, but I like to move a lot. And so world studies, I'm so glad that it's over because it was a bullshit class. Another thing I don't like is when teachers, they don't keep up on the homework, like grading it and stuff. Like, you keep like, the class keeps progressing. You can't go back in time. So obviously more assignments are going to be given, but the teachers don't hand them back, especially in writing class, when you have to make several drafts of one paper. It's like, oh, let's write 3 papers the last week of class, and then rewrite 4 papers, and we have to do all this stuff in the last week of class, and all these people are behind, and then the class goes in the next quarter when you don't even have the class anymore. And yeah, so then another part about my day was I had a drum audition for the Pops concert, and I pretty much fucked it up. I walk into the room. I didn't expect there to be like a state fair amount of people in there. There was like 20 people. Well, no, there was probably like 10 people. But all these people were on band council. I'm like, these people have no lives. They are here before school, and they're like dedicated to band and whatever. Just like LMPM people. Anyway, the Lean Mean Performance Machine. Anyway, so I walk in there, and I think the song is going to be loud enough because Mr. Bell plays it, and that's kind of ironic. Mr. Bell teaches band. Anyway, so I start playing the song, and it's not loud enough, and then I get ahead of the beat, and then I drop my sticks at the end. They like ricochet off the Hi Tom, and it flies across the room. My rainbow stick flies across the room. It's like a rainbow, except it was not good. Rainbows are supposed to be good, but this was not good. So I had to get up like I was an idiot, and then I had to get back to my drum set, and that was like the worst part of my day. And then this girl was trying to tell me that everything was going to be okay and that I did fine. But really, I didn't do very fine. And then, what else do I have to say? I had another thing I was going to say. Let's just wait here until I think of what I was going to say. Do 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 do. Actually, I do not even remember what I was going to say. Oh yeah, my P&A project. There's this popcorn over there. I'm kind of scared to eat it because there's confetti in it. I didn't really want there to be confetti in it, but when I was doing my project, some confetti got in it. I'm kind of scared I'm going to eat the confetti. Just like I'm scared. There's like these crackers that I had downstairs that are in my kitchen or whatever. But sometimes these little itty bitty ants, they get into my cupboard and then they go in all the food down there. But it's winter, so I'm not worried about it right now. But these little itty bitty ants, they get in all the food, and then it's like they're crawling up your arm. You don't really feel them until you see one, and these ants are like itty bitty, and it's like, oh my god, ant central on my arm. I think I ate one, and then it's like, damn, and then it's like, no, nope, 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 nope. That's scary. I hate bugs. Bugs are go. They just have these evil little. Yep, that's right. That's what they look like. And yeah, that's just pretty much about it. Peace out, motherfucker.